Good morning. It's Tuesday. I'm having to take a breath-worthy break because of my computer is glitching just every 5 seconds, which makes it really, really difficult to make things, edit, work on your website, like do the things you're meant to do every day. And like it's been happening slowly, but like honestly just looking at that spinning wheel right now is doing my head in. I'm like, can I please close this? No, and it won't even let me close it. I'm like, I'm just gonna have to shut it down. So happy Tuesday. I'm MJ. I'm the founder of All to Love. Happy to be here with you guys. Good morning. I'm gonna start saying good morning to everybody and getting back into the groove. Boy, you've got to prove. So let's get into it. Divine guidance and loving clarity. Check out my new vlog. I spent many, many hours editing it, and I still, right at the last edit, there was this weird chipmunk voice overlay, and I just could not be bothered to try to figure out why and then how to fix it. So the chipmunk voice reigns supreme. Did you guys ever do that when you were little? Call them chickmunks? I used to think it was a chickmunk. Anyway, divine guidance, loving clarity. That's it. So this is that Six of Cups is often representing a return. There's I always get a family type of feel as well. Or simply like someone you know from childhood, a friend of yours who was friends with your family when you were growing up. Some people say it's like the soulmate, past life soulmate union, that sort of thing. However, sixes have that symbolic return. So this is likely somebody from your past coming back. I mean, in the card, they're offering something to you. They might be expressing, like, remember when there might be a reminiscing, nostalgic vibe. For some of you, there could be resolution if it ended in conflict, because there is a Five of Swords. So for some of you, if it ended in conflict, this is somebody coming back, probably to make amends or apologize. Sorry about that, by the way. You're over it, and or you've kind of let go. You're over it. I'm hearing because the Nine of Swords reversed. This is something that might have been pretty painful or troubling in the past, right? Somebody from your past, maybe a bad breakup or just some Shazam went down. And I think you've probably been since working on yourself, not expressing a lot. It could have been like there's a Seven of Swords, so the conflict could have been that one person was lying or just trying to get away with something. What's the Seven of Swords energy here? What's the Seven of Swords? Because somebody's keeping things close to their chest, but next to the Seven of Swords, I would say that's probably warranted. For some of you, you might be building a business. We have the 4 to the 9, and it could be that either you're wanting to invest your money to generate more money, or you're like sitting on a business idea that you feel could go to or help you go to another level financially, which it's here because it's the 4 to the 9. So it's like sitting on it. Probably when it's time to move, that you'll see that momentum and money generation. I am getting a strong sense that for some of you, it could be somebody coming in to put money into you, to put money into your business. What's the Seven of Swords? There's something about sitting on it, and then now there's this Emperor reverse. So it could have been an abusive power situation or push-pull power dynamic. This looks like something... okay, this looks like something... Well, here, Six of Cups reverse. So this is a situation... So this return, this whoever is coming back is somebody definitely from your past who walked away. 7 of Swords. This person walked away. Sorry, love. Like, oh, I'm getting a few different layers here. It's like this person had to walk away. To deal with something, like to deal with their own garden, to deal with their own, because they're dealing with, honestly, like for some of you, this person could be dealing with a loss of a father or like a father, grandfather, uncle. There's something here about, or this person walked away because they weren't feeling powerful enough. They weren't feeling secure enough in themselves, maybe. Like they were waiting for things and it weren't coming. And so they were like, sorry. The reason it felt sneaky was that they didn't tell you why. They were just like, I gotta go, and you're like, cheers. So hence a bit of anxiety, but I think because it was so maybe vague, you this sleepless nights, the 9 of Swords reverse here, when things are certain cards, when they're in reverse, I just think it's not either as heavy and or you've overcome a cycle of great pain and nightmarish energy. But this is sort of like, you could go there, but you're like, no, whatever. Okay, see you later, bud. Like, and then you're just getting back to business. This is what that looks like. And then, so this soulmate energy that walked away, it almost would appear like they've been really reminiscent, really thinking about how that situation went down and how much fun it was, and probably contemplating on it and looking back. I mean, this is probably only like a very, very few of it, but for some of you, I'm getting quite a strong sense that this person you're dealing with might have lost somebody, like a father, or did I say that already? And hence, there's like a grief process and like possibly like, you know, like estates when somebody passes and then like all the siblings or the people have to get together to, or like with a lawyer and they get together to dish out, give out whatever is in the will. I didn't say that very well, but I think you know what I mean. But there's some sadness here due to loss or due to... So, okay, back to this sort of love story vibratory is that this person walked away from like the 10 of Cups. Like they see you as super independent and super abundant. They see you as someone that they could have like a long, happy and emotionally abundant life. So in this situation, this person didn't walk away to like go, you know, hook up with other people or da da da. This feels like me. This to me feels like either familial business, like I got to deal with this, or I need to grow this, or I need to. It's like I know this is really awesome, but I've just got to deal with this. There's a lot of grief. There's a lot of pain. There's this Emperor reverse, which makes me feel like there's a father figure. Like this person had to walk away because they had to deal with something substantial. And it might just be that because it was already triggery or like heightened, they just left. And then you're like suspicious, obviously. So 6 of Cups, first card here, when they return, they're likely to explain everything. Maybe be like, sorry, can we get back together? Because that 10 of Cups is also central after this resolution of conflict. But some of you might not. Some of you might just be like, meh, conflicted, don't, see you later. Because it might have been 9 months. It's probably been like 5 months. It's been 5, 6, 7. It's been a substantial amount of time where maybe this return throws your energy off or throws things up into the air a little bit. So for some of you, I'm not getting a really clear indication here. Like for some of you, you might be like, oh, well, thanks for the info, but I'm good. Or some of you might be like, oh yeah, oh, how wonderful that you're back. And I thought this, but now it's this. I feel that Crow card is signaling to me that for some of you, there could be a bit of an unexpected turn as well. So I am getting like a proposal or unexpected info drops in like from behind the veil. And it's like, whoa, for some of you, the proposal, I do just feel this is something coming in for whatever reason. Like if it's not a proposal, it's taking a relationship to the next level. Meeting the parents, getting a ring, getting a key. Something about kind of birthing this new adventure with some wisdom. And if you're unaware, if you're confused, there is some healing over here. There's some healing around a work situation. That's for some of you, obviously. There's some like fairy magic wand. I think there's a promotion possible as well with that energy, but there's certainly something maybe just healing in your own perception around work. Yep. Just two more cards here. There's a fair bit of water on the positive end of this, so I'm getting a message of if at all possible, get yourself to a body of water, ocean, sea, you know, and go in. There's something here very central for some of you, because the ocean card, for some reason, I'm feeling like a bit of underlying emotion. I'm like, you're gonna want to get in the water with this person. Or cleansing. There's something cleansing and therapeutic, maybe a renewal, about like a baptism, or like, what does that really represent? Sort of being cleansed, being purged, being cleaned, right? And I feel like if it's been through some distortion or trauma, it might be worth, even as a couple, like getting into the water together and like renewing your vows or renewing your sense of love and joy to each other. For some of you, there's some healing around your work. And I do feel specifically it's like your perspective of work or your role within the job. And again, a lot of you are here now manifesting these new beginnings, manifesting this new relationship. And truly a part of this healing is love. Loving the self and then in union, connecting and reflecting that blossoming energy here. Let me know if that resonates with you guys. Give yourself a high five and have an awesome day. I love you loads. I do. I love you loads. Peace out, my lovers.